Where are you? I have told you about... Where are you? What have I told you about running away like that? Your mother sighed, leaning away from one of the many prompt glass displays cases. It wasn't often that you were allowed to leave the house, but today was special, and you weren't letting anything stand between you having fun. We've been here for 2 whole days, and we haven't done anything. Why can't we do something? You asked, crossing your arms against your chest, refusing to take your mother's hand. She rolled her eyes, not wanting to get into detail with you. Because, Syria, this isn't a vacation. This is business for your father, and I can't have you running all over England. We came here to pick up a few things, and that's it. Will you cease your whining? She scolded, obviously frustrated by your lack of cooperation. Who could blame you? Bringing a child to the marketplace with no intention of buying them anything was always asking for trouble. I don't see why you have to be so angry all the time. At this rate, nothing's going to get accomplished, you said, under your breath. Averting the gaze from your frazzled mother when she wasn't looking, you found an opportune moment to sneak away in search of something more interesting. Who would have guessed that something as simple as a rabbit could suffice? The Fountain Corporation was one of the largest this side of England. Not only did they make some of the best toys, but their sweets were to die for. But luckily for you, your father had slipped you some money, knowing all too well your mother wasn't going to get you anything anyway. Why do grown-ups have to be so inconsiderate sometimes? Browsing for a bit, you finally decided on a vanilla candy and made your purchase. Heavily munching on your newly brought treats, you continued looking around the Fountain stall. You didn't get to go to London often, so you always took up the chance to see Fountain's newest toys before they were actually sold. Just as you were about to get a closer look at one of the pouch dolls, a bitter rabbit, as the nameplate said, you felt a violent push forward followed by you and someone else falling to the ground. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, dear. I'm just so clumsy. The figure got up next to you, revealing himself. The head of Brown, pulled back by a ribbon, with the greenest eyes you've ever seen, stared down at you, dressed in a common butler's attire. You had to smile at his over-top antics, though. Offering you his hand, he stood up as he adjusted his glasses. This act is completely unacceptable. Absolutely not. I don't deserve to live anymore. I don't know how I can repent my atrocious behavior. That's it. I must die. Before I could say anything else, he was cut off by what he believed to be his master. That's enough, girl, she sighed, looking at her fallen brother. Honestly, I can't leave you alone for 10 seconds without you making a mess of things. You'll have to excuse this massive human being. Clearly he hasn't learned what antiquity is. Rolling her eyes at the girl, her expression brightened when she noticed you. Smiling, she put down your height. Such a pretty girl. Tell me, what is your name? Not to be impolite, you answered. I'm Silveria. You respond, feeling a little overwhelmed by the adults in front of you. They looked harmless, but you couldn't be sure for anyone these days. She nodded before addressing herself. A pretty name for a beautiful girl. Where are my manners? I'm Angelina Dallas. But you can call me Madam Red. She winked, a mischievous sparkle in her eye. What a pretty little thing like yourself, doing out here all alone. Why don't you come with Girl and I? We can have some tea, get you cleaned off, she said. She paused, taking a better look at you. You felt your face redden. Fool had left its mark on your clothes. Your dress was torn. Your stockings were damaged beyond repair. As much as you wanted to reject, you found yourself drawn to the pair. They didn't seem like they could do anything wrong, could they? She was just being polite because her brother had fallen. That's it. Nothing more. Sylvia, Lynn Keatona, what did I just finish telling you? And look what you've done. Honestly, your nurse screeched, crushing through the hearts of people. Most likely yell at you sighed. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, is she your daughter? Madam Red asked, a look of concern on her face. Quickly, your mother's ear changed, growing much softer than before as she organized herself. Yes, why, she is. I'm sorry for any trouble she caused. She's She's so disobedient sometimes. I wish she'd just learn. I can assure you, she'll be thoroughly punished for her actions, she said, glaring at you. Grill and Madame Red shared a look before continuing the conversation. Oh, but I do beg to differ. She's a charming little girl and very polite. I was just inviting her to tea. If that's right with you, you would be invited as well.
Who or what are you babbling with?
I'm reading.
No, you don't need to be reading it out loud.